Hello everyone, I'm James, as you all know, and this is the first of my videos in political informationness, and kind of inspired by EmergencyCheese, James Kotecki. I've even got pencil puppets, well yeah, this is my first video talking about the French presidential elections. As you may or probably don't know, the first round of the French presidential election is on Sunday, the 22nd of April. Campaigning has been going on for months, and it began with two main candidates, though now it's mainly up to four candidates. They are, in no particular order, François Bayrou, Jean-Marie Le Pen, Ségolène Royal, and Nicolas Sarkozy. The current president, Jacques Chirac, has announced that he's not going to be standing. Nicolas Sarkozy was, until very recently, he was the interior minister of France under Jacques Chirac. He recently resigned though. He's representing the UMP, Union for Mouvement Populaire, or something like that, and it's basically the Conservative Party. He's a right-winger. Many people blame him for flaming the riots which happened in Paris in 2005 and around France. His ancestors are of Hungarian origin. In fact, his father is Hungarian, but he's a hardliner and has recently been seen. He's wanting to attract voters from the far right, so he's been making far right sounding statements. He's currently in the lead in the opinion polls in the four-way split. Recently an opinion poll came out and he's around about 29%. A lot of people know him, and he's currently the favourite to win. Next it's Ségolène Royal again. She is the first woman ever to stand for a main party in France and is the first real chance to be elected. Late last year she was actually ahead in the opinion polls because of hype, woman president and all that, but since the campaign actually begun and she was trying to get the job, she has made a lot of silly errors, really, and many people have begun to wonder if she's really presidential material. Her ratings slid, but recently they've gone back up again as she's started to improve again, and she's a socialist. She's representing the Socialist Party. In the first round of voting for the opinion polls, she's about 23-24% behind Nicolas Sarkozy. But today a new poll came out which says that in the second round runoff, both her and Sarkozy are equal at 50%, so it's still a very tight race, and she could become France's first ever woman president. Next is the third man, François Bayrou. He pretty much came out of nowhere very recently and even managed to catch up with Ségolène Royal in the polls. He's now gone slightly back down. He's about 20%, 19%, something like that. He likes to put himself as the third man, instead of the squabbling socialist and the UMP parties. He's trying to make himself out like, he will do what's best for France, and he wants to make a unity government if he gets elected. He used to work in Jacques Chirac's government, and they're conservatives, remember, but he's trying to be attractive to the left as well. Many people wondered if he would be president, but now it's looking quite less likely as he's gone down in the opinion polls again. But in the polls for the runoff, he would beat Nicolas Sarkozy and Ségolène Royal hands down. So people may be voting for him purely in spite of the others. Lastly, out of the main candidates, it's the far right leader, Jean-Marie Le Pen. Now, he shocked the world when he came second last year in the French election and therefore got into the second round, taking on Jacques Chirac. He's obviously far right winger, anti-immigrant really, in my opinion, not very nice policies, but yeah, anti-immigrants, big French nationalists and all that sort of stuff. So he could actually make a surprise though, like he did last time, because his supporters tend not to reveal that they're going to vote for him in the opinion polls, and it's only in the actual election that his true popularity is known, and last time he came second in the country. Now my prediction, I think in the first round on Sunday, the two top people will be Nicolas Sarkozy and Ségolène Royal. Now, the second round will be next month in May, and it'll obviously be head-to-head between these two. Obviously mean a lot more of the votes from the other candidates will get moved into these two. Now, what I'm predicting may well happen is that there is quite a strong anti-Sarkozy feeling going on at the moment. A lot of people really aren't too sure about his strong right-wingers. But then again, Ségolène Royal has made a lot of mistakes, and people wonder if she could be presidential material. But what may happen is that people that are scared of Nicolas Sarkozy's strength, Ségolène Royal may simply be the anti-Sarkozy vote. So, could she be on top? Could she be France's first woman president? We'll have to find out next month, I suppose. But yeah, it's a Sego-Sarko face-off. I've just found an opinion poll here, which was released today, and it says for the first round, 27% have said they will vote for Nicolas Sarkozy, 25% have said they will vote for Ségolène Royal, 11.5% said they will vote for Jean-Marie Le Pen, 19% will vote for François Bayrou, and 17.5% said they will vote for others. However, other polls have said that 40% have still yet to make up their mind, so these opinion polls could also be way off. And in a runoff, it says here, between Sego and Sarko, it would be 50-50. So there you go. And that was my first politics information vote. Next time, hopefully, if I do it, it'll be about the Scottish elections, which are coming up on May the 3rd.